Well, I've gone and done it again, haven't I? Having said I'm too old for boats and packing it up, I bought this one. It's an Aquastar 20. It's made in Guernsey. It is the smallest of the Aquastar range. They are quality boat builders. But this turned up in the creek about 8, 9 years ago, and it's just been neglected, sat here and deteriorated. Anyway, like an idiot, bought it. All the canopy had collapsed and the framework had fell into the boat. There must be about 18 inches of weed growth on the bottom. Everything is covered in lichen and mould, and it's a sad state. The bottom of the rudder has disappeared. That's rotten and fell away or been knocked off, so don't know what you can do there. Kids have used it as a target practice for throwing stones at the windows, which is a great shame, but they can be done. When I got inside the cabin, all the roof lining has collapsed and fell in, and what this video doesn't show, of course, is the stink. It's absolutely rank. All the wiring and everything is shot and seized, but the hull is pretty sound, and so I think there's a basis here. Anyway, I decided it was a project that was worthy of my efforts. It didn't cost me a lot, so it's just my time. This is a shame, isn't it? But never mind, we can get over that. But look at the lichen on the decks and cabin top. It's 1/2 inch thick in places. Well, most things are pretty much broken. The engine is a Yanmar. It turns over, but that's about all. It wants a lot of attention. All the linkages are seized. We'll leave that for a future date. Well, I think this video shows it. I'm showing you that it's worst, obviously. A sort of before and after, hopefully. This lichen is, well, that's going to take some shifting. I'll have to work on how I'm going to do that. It really wants gutting and all the fittings and bits and pieces taken off. It would be nice to get this home, but I haven't as yet got a trailer, so we'll try and do what work we can. But everything is covered, and everything you get hold of is, well, this is what puts most people off. But I can see beyond this, you see. I can see there is potential here, and it's something I'm looking forward to having a go at doing. It's not that I'm looking for work. I got plenty of that, but yeah, I'll rip all this out, rip all the wiring and start from fresh. You can't. That's the only way to do it. If you're going to do it, make a half decent job of it. Oh look, we got a kettle. That's something, I suppose. Oh, isn't it a shame people let things get like this? I don't know. If you can't look after things, don't buy them. The bilge pump is a Whale Gusher number 10. It's an excellent pump, quality in its day, although this is quite an old one. But it didn't work because the Jubilee clip had broken, and the diaphragm is gone, as you can see. That went one side, that went the other, and it fitted on there. And the fitting that went through this, well, that's the remains of it. That sat through there, and that piece just rung off on the other piece. It's all completely desinctified, and that got a bit hammered, so we'll have to make another one. You know, you can't buy these bits. A new pump's about 150, 160 quid. So we don't want to do that. So what I've done, I've taken a stainless steel bolt, and I've welded a nut onto the head of the bolt, and I've drilled out the thread and made a nylon bush with a steel centre to fit in there, and that of course fits the bolt, so that should get over that problem. So all I've got to do now is get hold of one of these. You can buy rubber kits for whale pumps, but whether they do this old style, I don't know. I couldn't see one on eBay, so I'll have to get onto the manufacturers. I'm pretty certain they're not cheap, but never mind. It's something we'll have to have, because I was an entire day bailing with a bucket as it was half filled with water, and it stunk a bit because we had a dead oyster catcher in it, amongst other things. Anyway, although the boat looks quite tacky and quite an eyesore, it's basically sound. It's fiberglass, and the good news is it's never been painted. So it's original gel coat, which, well, it may not shine in the future, but it should clean up okay. So I'm looking forward to doing these jobs. That's the first one.